I have great news for all of us Leaf fans. Number one, you don't have to see the Buffalo Sabres anymore against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Number two, you don't have to see 41-year-old Craig Anderson in net facing the Toronto Maple Leafs again this season. As the Buds lose 5-2 to the Sabres tonight at Scotiabank Arena. And I'm not really upset. I'm not angry at the team at all for after tonight's game. It's just one of those games where it's like, doesn't mean squat. The Boston Bruins are going to lose right now to the St. Louis Blues, so they don't gain any ground in the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're doing just fine. I'm not worried about this team. Obviously, it's about staying healthy as well. Because you got playoffs in 9 games, right? I understand you want to lock up the number 2 seed and you want to have home ice. I get that. But haven't we learned that it really doesn't matter with this Leaf team, even though it would be nice if it was to go to a Game 7 to have it at Scotiabank Arena instead of on the road as it's been in many years past. However, let's break down this ballgame. With the loss, the Leafs now dropped to 47-20-6 on the season. In the first period, Alex Ovechkin fires one and it goes right. It might have hit the glove of Eric Shelgren, and it goes over the arm, right in between his head and the glove, and in past him. He looks shocked that he missed it. I guess he wanted it. And the Leafs are down 1-0. 7:25 into the first period. It was a power play goal by Kyle Okposo, who's been with Buffalo for so long, and they've been so bad. Yet they beat the Leafs so many times. After one period of play, shots on goal are 7-6 in favor of the Buds, but it's a 1-0 game in favor of the Buffalo Sabres. We go to the second period, and the Leafs get the zone time. And Morgan Rielly feeds it to Willie Nylander. It was not a great pass, but Nylander he was going for the one-timer, and he falls, but he fires it towards the net. It goes a mile wide, but it banks off the boards and comes back out the other side. And Timothy Liljegren's right there, and he banks it off of Craig Anderson and beats him to tie the game at 1 apiece. Liljegren has 3 goals in his last 5 games. He's got 4 goals now on the season. I don't know. I thought Timothy Liljegren has played a lot better as the season's gone along, and that could be definitely something to build on and grow on the remainder of the season, and come playoff time, he could be a huge piece and into next season. So really good job from him tonight. Rielly, Nylander grabbed the assist in the goal at 2:09 of the second period. Problem is they get another power play, and this was just under 10 minutes into the period. Tage Thompson, who's had an incredible season so far. I think that's goal number 33 on the year for him, and he scored in every single game against Toronto Maple Leafs this season. And he buries the power play goal at 9:11 of the second period to give the Sabres the lead back. It's now a 2-1 game, and shots on goal 12-9 Buffalo in that second period. We go to the third period, and it doesn't take long. 4:09 in, some offensive zone time for the Sabres, more or less on a rush. They get the open man, they make some good passes, and Jeff Skinner, wide open in the slot, beats Eric Shelgren short side. And I got to say, Shelgren's positioning on that, he came out to challenge it, but his short side was wide open. I mean, it was not a very good positioning save or attempt of a save by Eric Shelgren there. And Skinner buries it at 4:09 of the third period to give the Sabres now a 3-1 lead, right? And then a minute and a half after that, Rasmus Dahlin gets lost on the right side, and they find him, and Shelgren's already committed to the shot to the guy who passed the puck, so he's down and out into a wide open cage, and Rasmus Dahlin buries it. And it's a 4-1 game. That's only 5:43 into the third period. And at least try and get back into it. Alex Kerfoot buries one at 8:53 in the third period. Engvall and Rielly grab assists on the goal to make it a 4-2 game. And then they get some chances late. And then you can arguably say a missed icing by the officials. But Nylander doesn't really hustle towards the puck, albeit he must have thought it was icing. But you want to be hard on the puck, and he doesn't, and it gets turned over eventually in the neutral zone, spin around, Asplund buries the empty netter, and the Leafs lose at 5-2. That empty netter was at 17:42 of the third period, and you're down 5-2, and you lose 5-2 to the Buffalo Sabres. But like I mentioned earlier, does this game really matter? No, it doesn't. Like a game in April against the Buffalo Sabres. By the way, Leaf fans, going into today's game in the month of April, or maybe it's not in the month of April, but over the Leafs' last 8 games, they're 7-0-1 going into today. They played some incredible hockey. That one loss, I believe that was the Florida loss where they had a 5-1 lead and blew it. So the Leafs have done an incredible job lately. Yeah, they had threw up a stinker against Buffalo, but what else is new? It just seems to happen quite often for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And you just move on. We know what this team's like against good teams, and they face a good team next in the Washington Capitals, so we'll see another test for the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? Shots on goal in the third period, though, 10-9 in favor of the Sabres. Shots for the game, 28-25. Special teams, the Sabres demolished the Leafs in that category. 2 for 4 on their power play. The Leafs were 0 for 5 on their power play. And again, I'll say it, you don't got to see Craig Anderson, so good riddance to that. Now, key players in the game, obviously Eric Shelgren, 3 goals on 25 shots. I thought it was okay. Again, didn't make the big stop to kind of keep your team in it at the time. Obviously, the Skinner goal would have been really nice to see him get that, smother the puck, get the face off, and keep it a 2-1 hockey game early in the third period. Obviously, that didn't happen. Tage Thompson's a big man with a good shot. He buries it. You can't blame Shelgren a whole lot. He made some stops. Morgan Riley was the key guy, obviously points-wise. Had 2 assists in the game and continues to build on a really nice total he's put together this season. Now, as I mentioned, Leaf fans, with 9 games remaining for the Buds, they face off against the Washington Capitals in round 1. In game, what game would that be? Oh, gosh, it's 83? No, you're nuts. 73, right? Maybe 74. Who knows? You guys know my math is horrendous. And I'm gonna continue to be horrendous because that's just the way I am. They play them on Thursday night at Scotiabank Arena. It's a 7 o'clock puck drop there. It's crazy. One of the best goal scorers of all time in Alexander Ovechkin faces off against arguably the best goal scorer in the new generation in Austin Matthews on Thursday night. And obviously, if you guys have followed my page for a long time, you'll know that I'm a massive, massive Alex Ovechkin fan. I've been an Ovi fan since I was a little kid. Obviously, having his jersey with the A on the front might tell you all you need to know. Been watching him since I was young, and I really wanted to see him beat Gretzky's record. But no matter what, watching the Caps in Toronto is always a big time for me, watching my favorite player against my favorite team. I got to cheer for Ovechkin to score a goal or two, but the Leafs to win. That's always my philosophy during those games. All right, you know what, Leafs Nation? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game tonight, and I apologize to the people who went to the game and didn't enjoy it because, you know, even though it was kind of a meaningless game for the Leafs, you paid a boatload of money to watch the team and you want to see them win, and I'm sorry that they lost, but smack that like button anyways. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? The Twitter link is down below, so follow up, send me a DM to that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already, and I will talk to you guys Jays Edition very shortly as they're down 3-0 to the Yankees right now late in the game, and it's not looking too good. The offense has really not come through today. And hey, those games are going to happen. As for the Toronto Raptors, though, on Friday, I'll be talking to you guys round 1 preview against the 76ers. We'll talk on Friday all about that, previewing that series. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, their next game, as we talked about, is on Thursday as they host the Washington Capitals at Scotiabank Arena. 7 p.m. puck drop there. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.